What is up, legends? We are back with another HypeWatch, and we're gonna get right into it this week. For those of you who don't know, HypeWatch is where I pretty much give you games that you can actually play and games that are going to be coming. We're gonna pretty much hype it up, which is why we call it HypeWatch. And let's just get right into it. So, very first game that we have right off the bat is Soul Tide. Now you can actually download Soul Tide right now. This is the early access version for it. You can't do anything because you will not be able to play the game until the 8th, and that's the 8th of February. But you can download it now, pre-download, and it'll work completely fine. You don't have to worry about anything, and you can just have it ready for when the 8th comes around. Soul Tide, if you guys remember, I have covered Soul Tide before on the channel, and let's not have that happen right now. No sound. So, as you guys can see, it's kind of a puzzle roguelike gacha type of game. You don't actually have to think too hard about this one. It's waifus, it's puzzles and everything else, and then you just go from there. So, next up, we have is the Ancestral Legacy. This game is more or less a thriller for those of you guys who are used to that type of game. Not so much on the Android mobile type of market, as you guys can see. It's not something that everybody's used to, and it's definitely not a typical gacha type of game, but you can register right now, and if you're used to just kind of like something to make your brain think a little bit, then maybe go into it and handle it. You might have some fun with it. Okay, so next up, and let's go ahead and do that so you guys can see. Heroes in the Sky. Now the reason why this is actually here, this is a JP game. Gonna go show you guys real quick right here. This is kind of like the next one, the Sword of Legends type of game, where it is a RPG manager, but it's an MMO type of RPG manager. So you guys who kind of like those type of games, these are usually whale based games, just to let you guys know off the bat, but they're building, there's a little bit of hype on it, just a little bit of hype, so it might be fun. And these types of games usually are well based, but they are usually fun. You just have to just know that you're not going to be able to keep up. You're not going to be able to keep up with anybody who's whaling and spending thousands of dollars, something like that. You just go in to play it and have fun and then go about your business. That's typically what it's for. So next up we have Warhammer AOS Soul Arena. Now this game, I think you can actually play right now, because I actually seen a few videos on it where they were playing, and I don't think that they were actually in a CBT for this game. But I probably won't be covering it because I just almost hate, you guys know I hate portrait games. But a little bit of hype on it, and it has the Warhammer theme, and it doesn't seem like it's going to be that bad, but I'm just not interested. So if you guys are interested in that type of game, then by all means go ahead, snatch it, rock with it. Might be something that you like, but I'm probably going to skip it all the way around. You see, I didn't even pre-register this type of game. I don't cover everything on the channel, and like I'm definitely leaning away from the vertical games if all possible, unless I am actually forced or asked to do it. So yeah, that's just what it is. But I know people do like Warhammer, and I know people do like these types of idle games where you can actually push through and have a little bit of strategy, because these types of games usually bring in strategy. They're more so, they are idle, but you do have to think a little bit. So I know people do like that, so I do want to show it. Next up is, this is also currently available right now as paperly. Again, something that I wouldn't necessarily cover on my channel. However, I thought this was interesting because you're basically flying around as a paper airplane. That's kind of lit. So I do think so myself. You push it through. So, you know, it might be something that somebody may want to go around. Again, not really fitting for my channel, so I'm probably not going to cover it. But I do want to show it. There's something available for you guys to play. You know, it's Sunday for you guys. And well, I'm doing this Saturday, but it's going to be Sunday when you see this. Like, do you remember when you were in high school making stuff like this? Well, I didn't make any in high school. I made this type of stuff, and I guess you would say J-High, junior high school, stuff like that. Especially that plane right there. I used to make those all the time. I still do know how to play. When I saw this originally, I was like, oh, I know how to still make that airplane, and I went and made one. and threw it, and it crashed into the wall, and then I was over it. So next up we have Manta. This, excuse me, my voice. This is the pre-register right now, so they have a pre-order site up for Manta. I think this is going to be pretty lit because you actually are able to make your own type of character, and they have updated. I complained and somebody actually got back to me. I don't know if it was actually from them, but somebody got back to me and said that they're well aware of how it's a problem making a dark skinned character, and they updated it, and I tried it again, and now it's not even a problem no more. You can make dark skinned characters, make pretty cool anime dark skinned characters. So I'm happy that, you know, they actually thought to actually do something like that, because normally when things like that happen, we get screwed. Like, they basically be like, hey, whatever, like, make an Asian character or make an American white character, and that's all you're gonna get. But they made something now ethnic, so you can make some, you know, dark skinned characters and everything else like that, and I'm pretty happy with that. So one thing that I didn't actually showcase originally before in a reaction, because I already seen it, and I'm not gonna just lie to you guys. Like, if I seen it already, which is RF, and I actually saw this particular trailer already on a different channel, not here, but I saw it already because I didn't know what it was. I thought they were bringing this back as PC, and then at the end of it, it was like mobile. I'm like, mobile, but you know, this game is actually pretty cool. But this is not playing like the original RF online. This is playing like some new age, like, crisis type of RF online. I don't know what this is, but this isn't what RF online was. I still have a video for it. I had to go look at it and be like, is this what RF online was like? No, it didn't move this fast. It moved like 15 FPS. Like what is this? Like, this is some hype right here. This is absolutely some hype. But again, like I said, I didn't react to this because I had already seen it. Like, I like the reactions to be my actual real reactions, not me just being like, oh my god, like faking it or something like that. So that's why I didn't show it originally the first time. But you know, you get to see it now, and this is actually looking good. It's looking better than what the original RF online looked like. So I know if that's what they're gonna do, and they're going to take the original IP and do something better with it, that's actually pretty amazing. So Hunting Story is kind of like I want to say an arcade beat 'em up type of idle game, and I actually covered this a while ago, and it's JP form, and it's coming like, of course, American right now, and you can actually download this right now. This is something, again, that, you know, it's not going to be up on the channel, but I do want to show it, and I do want to just give you something that you might, maybe somebody somewhere, it might end up being one of your favorite games to just mess around with. You know, that's the whole point of HypeWatch. So, you know, try it, check it out. Next up, again, also available. Again, not my thing. I was never really a Tony Hawk guy or something like that. I was a SS Tricky guy. If you guys know what SS Tricky is, like, that's like OG type of feel right there. But this ain't SS Tricky, and that is a bear. But it is available to download right now, so try it out, rock it. And last but not least, what we're going to round up with, it wasn't a lot this week, but Xeno Summoner, and this probably is the most hype out of all this stuff this week. Xeno Summoner is a supreme waifu game. The minute you see this, let me give you guys a hint. The minute you see this, anytime they use that line, super waifu, that means it's going to be jiggle physics. It means there's going to be budget, and the budget is going to be all right here. That's gonna be the budget. That's all the budget gonna be right there. That's what you need to know. And there's something gonna jiggle. That's all you need to know right there. So that's all I got for you guys. Definitely check out all these games and play if you want to. All the games that I have listed that are available right now to play. There's about 3 of them that you can play literally right now when you see the video. Like, as soon as you cut the video off, just download, play, have some fun. That's the whole, like, that literally is what I wanted HypeWatch to be about. And the get in, get out, it ended up being long because I had stuff to say. I don't really have anything to say this week. It's been a very quick week, so to speak, and there's no new news. Everything is the same. However, so those of you who don't know, I used to, way before I was actually a YouTuber, and one of the first YouTube videos I did was for a fighting game engine called Mugen, and I made a character called Silent Storm, which originally was my YouTube name before I changed it to Scion Storm. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to remake that character, and I'm gonna remake it in something pretty interesting, but I'm just saying it right now. It's just something that I'm doing on the side, so you might see that character back in fighting game form. And if I can pull it off, I might remake that character and put it in Ultimate Marvel 3. If I can pull it off, I'm asking a few people if that's possible. With the way that we can mod now in Ultimate Marvel 3, and if it's possible, I will remake that character and put it in Marvel 3. That's my promise to you guys, that if that is possible, then that is something that I'm going to do this year. So that is the last thing that we had to say this week. I know the last thing I just said was probably like people will be like, holy crap. Those who know what Silent Storm is and Mugen and the men, I already know that I'm already putting a very bad expectation on myself even saying that, but if it's possible, then we're gonna do it. Like I'm good enough at modding and good enough at programming to do it, but I just want to know if it's possible, you know. So I will catch you guys next video. Be legendary and have a good week. Just, you know, stay blessed. Like and subscribe, all that good stuff. Hit the notification bell so you can be first in Notification Squad. And love everybody. Thank you, Legends, for getting to the end of the video. We do 3 to 4 videos every day. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can be first in Notification Squad. I love everybody who stops by, and I will see you next video. Peace.